Hi, welcome to PrimeTime Pickleball. My name is Jordan Briones, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about the pro ready position at the net. Let's jump right in. All right, so you might have heard a lot about this topic and different points of view of where to set your paddle and what the correct ready position at the non-volley zone is. Well, I'm going to talk a little bit about that today, hopefully to clear up some uncertainties and to give you a clear answer. Okay, so there's really two extremes when it comes to the ready position at the net. The first one is the full backhand, which is like this. Okay, it's parallel to your torso, parallel to your chest. Okay, this being a ready position, and then the other one, that's the full extreme, is going to be right here, facing your opponents, and my paddle directly, the edge guard facing you. Okay, so I rarely have my paddle in both those extremes. I'm usually somewhere in the middle, and that really depends on the situation. All right, so let's talk about why these two extreme positions are taught and what are the pros and cons of them. Okay, so the first one, which is all the way extreme to the backhand side, this is really good because if your opponents are attacking at you or straight at your body and anywhere around your body, this is a good position to defend in, because you are ready to block anywhere around your body, and even all here and even around this area you can block really well. Now for this position, it's really good because you have an equal opportunity to hit a backhand, to get ready and hit a backhand, and to get ready to hit a forehand. Because if you're in this position and they send you a forehand, you're gonna have to come way over here to hit a forehand. All right, there are three different things that I think about when I'm deciding what paddle position to use and which one I'm going to go with. Now, number one, are you on the offense or the defense in that particular time in the point? Usually, most of the time when I'm on the defense, I tend to favor kind of my backhand, because it's just a higher percentage for me to block those shots. Okay, if I'm playing the defense and I know my opponent is attacking me and maybe backing me off the line, I'm going to favor this backhand position because I could block and I could defend myself. Okay, if I'm on the offense, right, if I'm attacking them and I'm leaning over the line and I know my next shot might be a put away, after here I'm going to come here so that I can get ready for a forehand or a backhand. Okay, so the first thing you want to think about is, are you on the offense or the defense? So if I'm on the defense, I'm more towards my backhand, and if I'm on the offense in that particular time of the point, I'm more here with this paddle position of pointed straight ahead. All right, so the second thing that I think of is, where are your opponents and how close or far are they from you? Okay, so if I'm at the one at the non-volley zone and they're back, I'm not really on the defense, right? I'm kind of in an offensive positioning with my partner. If they're back, I have a long time for that ball to get to me as if they were at the non-volley zone. And if they're going to drive it or drop it, whatever, I'm going to be more straight like this, so I could be ready to hit a forehand or a backhand. So the distance between you and your opponents play a big factor on my paddle position, and it should on yours as well. The closer that your opponents are is going to, I'm going to favor my backhand side a little bit to maybe play some defense just in case they speed up the ball. And if they're further back, I have time to react. So I'm here just in case I could get a forehand put away or a backhand put away if I need to. All right, so the third thing I want to think about is where my opponents are hitting the ball from. So if they're striking the ball right in front of me, down the line from me, I have less time to react to that ball, right? So if he's striking the ball there, I gotta kind of be ready for a sped up shot. So I might favor my backhand a little bit. But if he's on this side, so why don't you go over there? So you probably can't see him, but he's cross court. Now we're odd side to odd side. And if he's hitting that ball from over there, there's a potential that he can hit a ball to the middle, okay? So either drive it to the middle or dink to the middle. So it doesn't make sense for me to be in this backhand ready position if a lot of the put away shots or the sped up shots are gonna be here. I'm gonna be more in this position so I could be ready to attack and be aggressive on my forehand side, just because of he's hitting the ball from there. But like in the other scenario, if he's hitting the ball straight on, I have to be more ready for an attack from my opponent. So I'm going to make sure that I'm leaning more towards the backhand. All right, so now that you know, it's not really a concrete answer. My ready position is not always going to be in this extreme backhand position, and it's not always going to be in this forward position with my edge guard facing my opponents, right? I'm always thinking about those three things. First, am I on the offense or the defense? How far am I from my opponent? What's my reaction time like? And then also, where's the ball being hit from? Is it being hit cross court from me or in front of me? Those are all factors that are going to weigh in on how I position my paddle. But we're just gonna play out some points, and then maybe this will kind of show you how I kind of make my decision on my paddle placement, all right? So as you can see right there, I kind of sped up the ball just to see what he would do, but I did kind of go in defensive mode onto my backhand, making sure I'm defending my body, okay? Here we go. So now I'm gonna just show you kind of when I'm deeper in the court, maybe I'm stuck transitioning to the non-volley zone, or maybe I'm getting pushed back, okay? I wanna kind of show you what I do with my paddle position when I'm deeper into the court, like around here in no man's land, all right? All right, so you kind of notice, I like to, because I'm a little further away from my opponent and he could hit at my feet, I'm more in this position when I'm more back deeper into the court, because he could hit to my right foot over here or to my left. So if I'm always in this position, it's going to be really tough for me to get here. But if I'm really on defense and I know he's really attacking me at the body, obviously I'm going to be blocking here, right? Here we go. Good shot. Last one, Danny. All right, so based on those three things, kind of just be more mindful of where your paddle is. And remember, it's not always, one way is not always the right way. You're going to adjust depending on where the ball is and those other factors. You're going to adjust where you want to actually place your paddle and what kind of ready position you're going to want to use. So thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like.
Thanks so much for watching. For more free video lessons, please visit primetimepickleball.com. But before you head on over there, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on any future videos. Also, for PrimeTime Pickleball shirts like this and other great apparel, please visit ptpgear.com.